Hello, my name is Nancy Turner. I'm the deaf and hard of hearing specialist. I am the person you need to contact to schedule sign language interpreters and/or captioning to facilitate communication for classes, meetings, and all events where deaf and hard of hearing students attend here at Victor Valley College. Requests for interpreting services should be made 2 weeks in advance to guarantee services. Check out the deaf and hard of hearing video for more details. Sign language interpreting services. Counselors meet with students to discuss the appropriate accommodations based on students' needs, meaning like interpreting services or captioning. Your eligibility for sign language interpreting services or captioning will be discussed at the time of your eligibility appointment with your counselor. Sign language interpreting services must be arranged through the deaf and hard of hearing specialist. About our interpreters, all VVC interpreters have been interpreting for many years. Some interpreters have been serving Victor Valley College deaf students since 2003. We are very grateful for the opportunity to facilitate communication for you on your journey and your educational success. To request interpreting services for such things as after-class meetings with your instructor, events with ASB or other clubs, and all other out-of-class library events or field trips, you must fill out a special request form. All special request forms must be emailed to nancy.turner@vvc.edu within 72 hours prior to the event. If you know you're going to be absent from your class ahead of time for such things as doctor's appointments, vacations, etc., you will need to provide the deaf and hard of hearing specialist at least 48 hours notice in advance. Do you need tips or guidance using Zoom or sign glasses? Email me, nancyturner@vvc.edu, and also CC this to access@vvc.edu to assure your request is received in the event I am off campus. During this pandemic, Access is working to ensure accommodations are being met during this transition of moving face-to-face classes to online via Zoom, providing sign language interpreters and captioning services via this same mode.
The methods used for distance learning may vary depending on the preference of the teacher. Most teachers will be using Canvas, an online learning system that allows the students to communicate with the teacher and other students, as well as check for updates and assignments. In addition, some teachers will use Zoom or another program to have a live online class discussion. Others may not do this. So, it's important to contact your teachers as soon as possible in order to prepare.
While utilizing distance learning, some deaf and hard of hearing individuals have concerns about the clarity of interpretation due to the size of the interpreter's video screen and the video quality, thus making it difficult to see the message that's interpreted. There are 2 things that you can do to improve your experience. Number 1, use a strong internet connection. Number 2, use a computer or laptop rather than a phone or tablet. First, to ensure a strong internet connection, it's best not to use Wi-Fi. because Wi-Fi can sometimes be unreliable and result in low quality video. It's better to use Ethernet. That's an internet cable that connects to your laptop or computer. That allows for a direct connection that results in clear, optimal video quality. Second of all, using a computer or laptop is very helpful when using Zoom. That's because it allows for extra features that allow you to change the size of the interpreter's screen in your view. However, when using a phone or tablet, the student's controls of screen view are limited. Therefore, a computer or laptop is a better option.
Pinning the video allows the student to increase the size of the interpreter screen and to keep it in place as well. To do this, you must look at the top right corner of the screen. You should see 3 dots. Once you click on those dots, a menu should pop up. Click on Pin Video. This will cause the video to increase in size and stay in place. However, a problem can occur when the teacher uses screen share to show media. When the teacher's shared screen pops up, the interpreter decreases in size so that it's small in the student's view. Let's watch the following video to help us solve that problem.
Another helpful tool is called side-by-side mode. This allows the student to view the video of the teacher's shared screen and the interpreter's video screen adjacently, side by side, equal in size. There's a dividing line in the middle that you can click on to drag to the left or to the right. This will allow you to decrease or increase the interpreter's video screen and the PowerPoint shared by the teacher, respectively. Let's see how this works.
Today we are here to show you how to change your view of a Zoom meeting to side by side. Once you have logged into the Zoom meeting, you simply select View Options in the top bar on your screen and select side by side mode. This will allow you to see what is being shared as well as the participants in the meeting. You can also make the shared screen larger or smaller depending on your needs.
We have another program available called Sign Glasses. This program can be accessed through an internet browser. It allows direct communication between the student and the interpreters. However, this program must be used simultaneously with whatever program is being used for the class, whether that be Zoom or another program that the teacher uses. However, you will have to use two separate windows. One is for communication with the interpreter and the student. The other is for communication with the class. It's important to contact the deaf and hard of hearing specialist prior to this, so that she can set up a meeting with Sign Glasses in order for you to be trained and ready to use this program. Therefore, this must be established before your classes start. If you do not have access to the technology necessary for distance learning, you may be able to request it from Access. However, the supplies are limited, so please act now in order to obtain the needed supplies and training before it runs out. Please do not miss out on your opportunity to learn. We wish you much success on your educational journey.